Miles got a drone.
How does it go on?
Probably the joystick.
That's Sawyer's drink.
It's been about an hour since I released, by the time you're seeing this, yesterday's video, which was about politics and religion and gun control. And I must admit, I was a little nervous releasing it, but very happy that I did. Like I said, I think I said it in a comment. I think I said it in a tweet. I'm extremely happy with how it turned out, even though I figured about 50% of my viewers or people watching the video would not like it, just because, you know, everything's so divisive. But I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the feedback that I'm getting so far. I've had about 14 comments. Some agree, some disagree, but all very well typed out, you know, thoughts well put. A lot of compliments for even putting the video out, which, you know, not that I was looking for that, but it's nice to hear. Feeling pretty good. I was worried that the minute I opened up and started looking at the comments that I would just be getting lambasted, which I'm sure that'll come with some, but that's okay. I generally get good feedback from the people that watch my videos. That's why I keep doing it, you know. I have a good audience. I have a small group of people that seem to be very receptive with what I put out, and makes me feel good about making videos daily, or making any videos, period. So anyways, I need to find a place to cut my fro down. I don't know if you can really tell from the lighting how it is right now, but I'm in dire need of a fade. I got to the point where I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna grow it out. It's to the point now where I'm just about past the point where it drives me completely bonkers and I can get it to like lay down. Right now, I just would love to get a fade. The problem is there's no place around me at all. I found one barber shop that I happened upon in the square, the town square, that I've never heard of before, but I read the reviews online and they're like, oh yeah, you'll wait in there for years to get a haircut, but it's a good haircut, and he's not open today anyways because it's President's Day and Monday, and I don't know. So I'm just nervous to go anywhere else. I've had to shave my head bald before because I went to like Great Clips and they screwed up my fade, and I've ended up having to just shave it. So I'm not looking to shave it because the top's getting pretty long, which is what I want. I just want to get the sides faded up and get a hard part, but I may end up having to drive like an hour to get a haircut, which is what I usually do anyways. I just haven't had any real time to do that.
2 hours later.
I made the decision to drive and go get my haircut. I needed to go out to Murfreesboro anyways for some work stuff, so just decided to do it today instead of another day. Got an appointment in a few minutes to go get the head faded up. It's a place I've been to a few times before, so I'm hoping there's no issues and the next time you see me, I hope I'm not bald. Well, got faded up, pretty happy with it. Got my comb over, my hard part, I'm good to go. There happens to be a sneaker store, I believe, around the corner. At least there used to be, I think, last time I was around here. So I'm gonna head over there and see if they are still there and if they have anything good. Nothing really in that store. It's called Soul Collection, or Soul Collector, or Soul Collection. I don't know. S-O-L-E Collection, I think, or Soul Collector. But anyways, the only thing they did have in there though is that gold toe Jordan 1 that I have coming tomorrow, and I really think it's a beautiful shoe. It really takes me back to the 80s. Like I had a cheap pair of patent leather dress shoes for something. I think I cleaned them with like a piece of bread or something. I don't know. You know, I'm probably gonna flip those, but the more I look at like real life pictures, not the product pictures, they're a beautiful shoe. And then he had them there, so I asked if I could see them. They were in a case, and they are beautiful. I'm just so nervous about the toe box. Like I wear my shoes, and I'm nervous that the first time I wear them, I'm gonna crease that toe box so bad that it's never gonna be worth anything again. I don't know. Maybe I'll just sit on them for a couple weeks and see. I just have a feeling if I don't flip them right away, that the market value for them is going to go down. But then again, there's a pair from a couple years ago, the all black Jordan. I don't know if they're Carmelos or what. I don't think they're Carmelos, but they're all black with like a gold swoosh, and I think those like resell now for like 11 or 1200 bucks, and all black patent leather. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. So anyways, I gotta go to Sam's Club. These guys digging the warm weather. $73. So on my way home, another thing that's going on today is tomorrow's Grace's birthday. To celebrate Grace's birthday, we are celebrating today because Shannon's got to work tomorrow. We're just having a little party at the house today. One of the biggest problems that we have right now, we didn't really have this with Sawyer or Miles because we went to a different church, but I'll get into that in a sec. Grace's first birthday party, we were in Michigan last year, so we had a party up there. We had family and friends and stuff up there, no problem. Now her second birthday is around. We literally have no one to invite. So Shannon's decorating the house, we're getting a cake. We actually are having a few people over, no kids though, an older couple that we're still friendly with from our old church. The reason I brought up the old church is because when Miles and Sawyer were born, we went to that church. There was a lot of little kids there. We were friends with a lot of family members from there, and it was an extension of our family. We ended up outgrowing that church, some of the views, just different things going on. We weren't a fit in there anymore, so we had moved to a different church. Well, when we moved, we didn't realize that when we move churches, you lose all of those friends. Now, we're still friendly with them, but not like we were, which is a very strange thing when you talk about church, and you know, church family is what you always hear, and those type of things, but yeah. Not so much. So we're at this situation now where Grace is having her second birthday, and she's not in preschool yet, so there's not preschool friends. There's no in the nursery at church, but those are like young kids that you wouldn't really invite over because she doesn't really know them. So it's sort of, this is the first time where I don't want to say I regret being down here, because everything else is, I mean, this is one small thing that she's not even going to remember, but it's sort of a bummer when, you know, a big event like this comes up and, you know, there's just nobody to share it with. And this is, you know, it was our decision to move down here. We knew what we were getting into. We knew what it would be like on holidays and birthdays and stuff like that. Yeah, sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to sort of be this far away from family. And like I said, we're at a new church. We've been there for a few years, but we don't have, it's a little bit of a larger church. Not a huge church, but bigger than our other one was. Our other one was real small. Like on Sundays, you'd have like 50 or 60 people there, so it was tiny. And we just haven't got to know people at this new church like we did our old church. Like our old church, we would host Super Bowl parties every year and cookout. Like we were actively involved more because it was easier to be involved with that many people because it was so small. I guess that's probably what it comes down to. I gotta go and pick up Grace's cake in a little while and get everything ready. So Shannon went and got some stuff for her yesterday when I filmed the video that you guys saw yesterday. Now that's when I filmed that video when Shannon was gone. Grace was sleeping, and Shannon and the boys went to Murfreesboro and shopped for Gracie for her birthday. So we got her a few things, a couple bigger things instead of a bunch of little things. So
to Gracie, happy Poppy Day to you.
Gracie, is it your birthday? Hey, how old are you?
Poppy.
Poppy? How old are you? Hello. Are you looking at your little birthday badge thing?
Hey Grace, I see you on this laptop.
Okay, so she's gonna be a doctor, but on her way she's gonna be a internationally known gymnast.
Grace, come on. I don't want to cheer.
I was saying she was going to be a crazy,
Grace,
lonely
come
person that
here.
sits in a corner
Want
jumping on a
this?
little trampoline is what I'm hoping for.
Yeah. Making her mad.
Well, she's bringing out things that she knows she'll.
To you, happy birthday, dear Gracie. Happy birthday to you. Now blow 'em out.
Blow it.
You can do it.
Blow.
Try the other one. Oh, what a good job.
Yay!